Blessings, family, wholeness, and balance. One love, Jesse Tree here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about longevity. Because the Breatharian path isn't just about not eating, it's about living long, full lives, and that's actually the primary objective. And so it's a confusion that it's all about, living on other sources. That's definitely the key to growing into the pranic lifestyle is finding these other sources that give us longevity, health, and long lives. But eating is actually part of the path towards breatharianism, and so we should have our focus be in the realm of eating on health and how we feel physically. Um, Fasting, being the other side of that, has definitely been shown to increase lifespan and to decrease disease. And so those are key parts of having a long, full, happy, healthy life is being disease free. Chronic disease particularly, and they did a study with mice and found that the group that ate half as much lived nearly twice as long. It was, actually more like 2/3 as long a lifespan as the mice who ate 2 meals a day versus eating 1 meal a day. So, this is the whole realm of intermittent fasting. A lot of people are hip to intermittent fasting and practicing that, but that can even be done too much. I've been doing, of course, 23-hour dry fasts for now like 130 days roughly. And, with one day I opened my window to 6 hours for my son's birthday, but that's actually one of the ways in which we build this is by kind of going back and forth and giving yourself feeding days, because it's about fasting and refeeding and using high quality foods. And there's the whole argument of paleo or keto or vegan. I'm definitely of the vegan bent because it comes from a place in me of religious conviction. I'm a Buddhist, and and a Taoist, and I seek to be gentle to life. But that bleeds into other factors of longevity in terms of blue zones, and they found that people who lived longest had other lifestyle things that were beyond food. The food thing, key part was natural food, locally, uh, you know, um, grown, natural food that comes from that area that was traditionally prepared, and largely plants, and all the blue zones, primarily plants. But there are places like Okinawa and Costa Rica where there's a lot of fish, and other meats. But one of the key things there, because I'm not about dietary dogma, though I ascribe to a vegan lifestyle, that's my own personal choice. I think everybody's higher self is guiding them, and that your own biology is guiding you towards what your greatest health is, But you don't want to combine carbs and fats. So if you're doing a ketogenic diet, that's great, but you might actually want to do carbs sometimes. There's cases and incidences where carbs are going to be better. But if you're leaning on that, just don't, mix the two. Mixing carbs and fats creates fermentation in the gut and causes a whole host of problems, and just kind of makes your system all wonky. I've been experiencing this with my chocolate nut drinks. I'm realizing that I have to stop doing that. And yesterday I made myself or a couple days ago, I made myself a coconut curry soup with just like, powdered garlic and powdered ginger and powdered onion and curry powder and lime juice and coconut and mushroom broth, and it was really good, and didn't need any sweet in that, and it felt really good, you know. But then, the rest of my drinks were all fruit juices and stuff, and so I, even with that, felt a little funny. So that's the way I'm working and tweaking this as we go into winter. I'm probably going to do more soups, and broths, just for warming and grounding. Um, so, but the other factors that come into longevity that are key, very, very key, uh, sunshine was a big factor. Getting enough sunshine, exercise, super daily, regularly, rest times, downtime, not just going 100 miles an hour 100% of the time, but giving yourself time to rest, some miracle moments to, wind down. Other things were things that were more social in nature, like community or religion, or tradition, that those things really matter in terms of our longevity. And they've shown this, that when people who have community tend to live longer lives. And I had a friend that I met some years ago who was sharing the science of hugs, sharing hugs and going around the world on people's goodwill and just sharing hugs. And in the first 10 seconds, you start to get norepinephrine, which is like neurotransmitters. And after about 20 or 30 seconds of a safe, long, deep hug, your cerebral spinal fluid starts to liquefy and you start to have more of like a Reiki treatment. So there's things like hugs and physical touch, community, sunshine, exercise. These are all part of the breatharian path that I've been talking about for quite a while now. That those are just as important or more important than this whole fasting thing. And that diet, that what you eat, try to eat the highest quality natural foods prepared in traditional ways, and try to avoid this combination of carbs and fats. So I think that, that's all the download I wanted to share, because I wish you all long, healthy lives, and one for myself. So I'm going to keep researching this subject as deeply as I can, because it's super fascinating, and because I love life and I want to live long and enjoy the whole time. So, and now for my dinner breakdown, I wanted to share this. I've been telling everybody about the benefits of ginseng. So this is a warming herb. It replenishes Jing, Qi, and Shen, but you want to get the high quality. So this is a pretty good, there's better quality than this, and the more you spend, the better it'll get. If you're getting fresh roots, you want to get the larger, older roots. They're going to be more expensive, but they're going to be better. This is red ginseng. Red ginseng and North Korean ginseng are the best, because they're grown in the Cheongbai mountain area. So this is grown in Cheongbai. See, it says down here at the bottom, maybe backwards, but and it has royal jelly, which royal jelly is a longevity food. Also got prickly pear juice that I wild crafted and harvested. That's gonna soothe my epithelial cells and be all anti-cancery and stuff. This is just blended mango with cardamom and vanilla. And I'm gonna, of course, have my power shake and my Prairie Power Shake is like a daily. That's all like my alkalizing greens, grass juice, spirulina, berries, all that kind of good stuff. And here I got my longevity tea, gynostemma, astragalus, goji berry, etc. Gonna go ahead and do a chocolate drink today. This is hazelnut milk with deer antler, velvet, and Siberian ginseng, and cacao and maple syrup. And then I'm gonna do my Amanita microdose, which to report on how that's going, it's been pretty interesting. I noticed that mostly it ends up giving me a little bit of energy in the evening that then winds down, and then I get really deep sleep. So that's about it for today. I hope you get something from this. I hope you all live long, happy lives. Sending you all the blessed. One love.